Hello and welcome, I'm Raziel, and so on starting armies great. You have those box sets which have a brand new army in it just for you, and you can get them any time. And they usually include all the brand new miniatures which have just released, or older miniatures to make up the army. But they usually, they're very good. They have a nice range of choice. They have nice big centerpieces and vehicles, and lots and lots of models for you to build. Usually around about 30 to I've seen about 50 and 100, and some of them, I mean, really, you can get loads of stuff with these starting armies, and they're usually well priced, between 80 to £150, depends on the company you're going with, and whether or not you go third party, of course. Like, if you look at the Mantic ones they released for Twilight Kin, and almost every single model you could get for the Twilight Kin was in their new army deal. Fantastic. GCPS, the what's it called? The demon ones. I've really forgotten those ones, but you know which ones? The scary looking ones. And yeah, new Astarians, brand new box, brand new starting army has the brand new Astarians in it, all brand new. And Astarians especially is prevalent, important to this conversation, and I think it's fantastic. I love these things, they're brilliant. If we look at War Cradle, they announced a brand new army for Armoured Clash, their battle group. Every single model you can get for that army is in that box, including the resin ones. And you're thinking, yes, I love it. I don't need to buy any more for a while because I got my whole army and every single model for that army. I'm just so happy. And now Conquest are now bringing out their new ones, updated ones, which are better than their previous ones. Like the 100 Kingdoms, the Spires, the Old Dominion, they all look so much better than the previous ones that you could have bought, not including the 5th year anniversary ones, of course, because they were a special edition and they kind of were more themed towards a particular playstyle or a particular narrative. So this is what really is cool. I just love these boxes. They're so cool. And then Games Workshop goes, I see what you guys are doing. I see what you're doing. Have all these brand new models in your boxes. You're releasing them great at a decent price. You're doing great work. We love it. All these brand new models straight away in a one army box. We love that. It's great. But we've decided to go another way. As in, we've decided to make our new combat patrol boxes even worse. We're just gonna make them just bad. I know you guys, you're just improving on yours. You make your ones even better than the ones you've done. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to make them worse. You got the Aeldari one, which has just been leaked, and you got your 10 Dire Avengers, your Spirit Seer, your Warp Spiders, the brand new Warp Spiders. So yeah, that's okay. And of course, the Wraith Guard / Wraith Blades. And okay, as a diverse army, it's not bad. You have your elites, heavy support, troop choice, and HQ. Cannot argue, and from a diversity point of view, it's pretty good. But then you look at the previous one, and you go, okay, what did you get in the previous one? 10 Guardians, Farseer, Wraith Lord, 6 Jet Bikes. You literally get, so let's think, you get 10, 16, 17, 18 models, alright? So you're getting technically less models, but you got a nice big centerpiece there. You got your Wraith Lord, you've got Jet Bikes, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 different units compared to the 3 units now. And that's not including the HQ choice. And once again, we look at the Astarians, where you have 20 marionettes, you have your big tank, you have your Cypher Prime. I think the big tank is called a Cypher. And lots more models for Mantic. And they're all the new ones, which they've just remade in plastic. As soon as they got announced and got released, Mantic went, hey, look guys, we're doing this for you. And you got all this new plastic miniatures, the new updated miniatures, and it's a better army than the one prior. And yes, so then getting to Workshop goes, that's pretty good. Like I said, we're going the other way. So when they did the Space Marine one, the previous Space Marine Combat Patrol box, yes, it was the Reavers and the Fat Armor set, which no one liked. But actually, I didn't find it too bad. I thought it was alright. But you got that nice big tank with it as well. And it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then the next Space Marine one is 10 Space Marines plus a Terminator Captain. And you're thinking, okay, wait, what? Oh, and the Librarian as well. And you're like, okay, why? And it's just this thing which we see all the time. It's just when Games Workshop, they're meant to be the market leader, the one that's, leading the charge for wargaming. well, they're more or less that Walmart greeter who stands there at the door and says hello to the hobby, rather than the actual people you actually get into the hobby with, because you realise there's so much more beyond just a greeter. And that's what Games Workshop is. They are their great greeters of wargaming. You go, all right, hi mate, you're very well. We're just going to go over here. Thank you for letting us in. And there you go. And they're also the same guy that holds the door open as you leave. He's like, hey, yeah, you were right, mate. You were good. Yeah, no, we just found something better there. That was so much better. You know what? You do some good stuff, but these guys do better stuff. You know, I'm going to spend, you know, my £200 on the new Conquest box, which I think is a damn good bargain. You get your nice big quattle for your rad run, your sexy orcs on raptors, your little dinosaurs, and you've got the samurai on the other side, and your Japanese mythological monsters on the other side. You know, that's really cool. Nice, and you know, you get. This is the 2-player starter set, so obviously you're not going to get all the models for both armies. But when it comes to the Aeldari, you've got 3 out of the 6. You know, and that's fantastic. And plus, if you're playing Rad Run, you get that nice big dinosaur. Let alone, you also get the sexy orcs. You know, because sexy orcs. Who ever thought sexy orcs? I mean, someone must have one day went, you know what? Big, green, muscly, and big titties. God, that's so good. Let's have them riding dinosaurs. And they went, yes, let's do that. We're going to do that. And now we look at the Aeldari and we go, yeah, those Dire Avengers are almost 10 years old. Those Wraith Grave Guard are, again, over 10 years old. The Warp Spiders are new. And you go, all right. And when you go £100 for Conquest, you can get a whole Aeldari army. And you get 6 units plus a Kitsune. Fantastic. You got your Tengu Kappa there. You have your Oni. Wow. 6 different units, £100. And then you go, hey, yeah, I'm not going to do this Eldar one. It's silly and just feels like that Games Workshop doesn't know what their armies are worth, but how to build an army anymore either. Especially if you want want people to get into the game and stuff like that. Anyway, that's my little to the tot. My thoughts on the new Elite Eldar box. And it's just silly. Like, if we just go back, let's just go back to the combat patrols, right? Because that's when they started. And the Eldar one there, the first one that I got, was 5 Wraith Guard / Wraithblade. Wraith Lords and Warwalker, and a Spirit Seer. And again, it's very humorous. You have 2 big centerpieces there, 2 vehicles, and it was very nice. And now you just got what they give you. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it may be ranty, but I don't know if you could tell from the tone of my voice that I am absolutely taking the mick here. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great time, and I'll see you in the next one. And have a great day. Of course, if you want to save money on your wargaming, you can go and get your stuff from Wayland Games down below, up to 20% off and free delivery after £20. They do sell to America, so if you live in America, they will ship to you guys. I don't know what the delivery prices on that is, but, you know, click on the link, find out. And as you also got your point system, which is another 1% off. Then we have Forbidden Planet for comics, DVDs, mangas, etc., etc., etc. There is my comics. If you want to see Little Red Riding Hood, go absolutely ham on some cyborg werewolves. And there is, if you want to, that's Little Red and Raziel. And there is also Project Blue Book #1, which is about, it does a whole anthology if you like that sort of stuff. Everything's written and drawn by me, by the way. There is also Skyforge. Never forget Skyforge, good friend of mine. My merchandise as well. Look at that. And Patreon, because business. Bye-bye.